All right. I'm back. Kind of. That was a very stressful a few minutes for myself right now, guys. Sorry, that was a bit stressful. That was a lot stressful. Hey Mel, hi Judy. Hey Miss, I okay. I literally felt in that moment when I left, that I was being hacked, and I believe I was being hacked, or um my link to the StreamYard to my computer. I did not have my VPN on. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. I feel like something was going on. I don't like to be distracted in that way. Sometimes when that happens, and Miss Shan did try to tell me, and she's like, I try to tell you, and I don't remember her doing that, so but shit. Um well, I mean, I don't know what happened. I could be wrong. That what I think happened probably didn't happen. But I feel like that's what was happening because I am not a. Maybe I may come off as. Don't mistake my kindness for being an idiot. I'm not stupid. Miss Judy. Hey, Miss Judy.
Hi, hon. I'm not
Hey.
going to go back to that other story we were just talking about. The reason being is I think we
Say,
got too close to something, and
say that again.
the other subject we were talking about before, we won't revisit that. Um,
Thank you.
Maybe that's why they went after you.
No one can come after me. That's the cool part.
But you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying, but
Well, I'm not going to put you in jeopardy in any way, shape, or form. So,
no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't at all. I have a lot of very great friends on the internet that have taught me how to protect myself. And that's why I reacted the way I did previously. But because of that, I'm not going to be bullied of not out of talking what I want to talk about.
yeah, I agree. But I'm just, my whole point to my story, without getting into it, was that there was a lot of motive there. So,
It was a lot of motive. And I mean, look at them. Who was it? There was somebody in comments, probably in the live chat, but and also in other videos that I've done in the comment section. People talk about the Murdaugh family and how things were covered up for decades because of just influence in the community. And actually, the smaller the community, the more you can control what happens and how it gets reported and how it gets covered up.
right. But most, well, I won't say most, but a lot of communities um, uh,
Don't be.
don't
Are you
have
just?
as much money.
It's all about money. That's the thing, and
That
actually fear.
Those are the two things I think. I think
Yes,
you just nailed it right there. Congratulations, A plus.
ma'am. Don't make a fool out of me.
No, no, no. I'm not trying to. I think you nailed it, a nail right on the head. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I would never talk down to you, and if I did, it sure wouldn't be on a live.
Um. I don't think that anybody that I don't think anybody at this point we're all friends. It was kind of like just a don't talk down to me, kind of like a
Oh,
you
okay.
know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
We've been together a long time, Miss Judy. You know that.
Yeah, yeah,
You know how we are here, or at least with me. Um,
yeah,
you guys are my family.
yeah. Well, I think what we can all agree upon is again going back to what Shannon said a long time ago. This would
Hmm.
have been a whole lot easier if they just would have, this was something that went awry.
And I mean, well, Miss Judy, what I think about the reason why those photos and videos couldn't be released from evidence at this point, it's logged in as evidence. Anything that was submitted to investigators, right, from the party, it's evidence. Before anything, it was evidence because they didn't rule it foul play or no foul play.
But
It was just an abduction. So any videos and pictures they got from the party, it's still evidence as to the whereabouts, right? The fact that they didn't release anything, it makes me believe that there were kids of people that were influential from that town. Like that's why they wanted it to go away. They really wanted this to go away. Adventures with Purpose was not supposed to come.
well, I think the fact that they were successful in getting rid of some of the um, live YouTubers, um, that they were ready, that either they scared them or they didn't have a big enough back and standing behind them, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Um, I think they tried to destroy from one at a time.
Yeah.
And the simple fact that there is still a few out there who aren't going to stop.
Yeah.
Um, to me, it would be so much easier for them just to throw one picture out there leaked by someone to at least show there was a party and Carly was there.
Yeah. We have only the pictures that Sammy submitted, and it was like one. It was one photo, right?
Well,
The photo that we
someone,
have is only Sammy's, right? It says it's provided by Sammy.
yeah,
On the
somebody
top, the
told
picture
me,
says Sammy.
yeah, okay, so then I probably wasn't given the wrong information. I questioned the pictures of Kylie in that black dress
Yeah.
and couldn't understand. I know life has changed since I've been a kid, but I just couldn't understand for the life of me anyone wearing that to a prom, a graduation,
It was a photo shoot with Jagger
and they said that the pictures were provided by
by
Sandy,
Sammy. Yeah.
and I didn't know that.
That
And
was that was the video that I posted the other day. Like, what?
oh, I probably missed some of it. You know what I mean?
No, no, no. But that's we're talking about the same thing.
And first of all, for somebody 16 years old to
Mm-hmm.
be wearing a dress like that, I don't know, came
Mm-hmm.
across a little bit to me as advertisement. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so that makes me sick in my
Yeah.
stomach. Um, I don't know. I think we're all here for the same reason.
We
But
are.
boy, I hope that somehow we are making a difference or we can make a difference or
I think we are making a difference because SF came out and did another interview.
what I'm thinking in my gut is if how would you say it? We had SF show up, and I'm still a little sketchy according to some of his stories about how he inserted himself in all this.
Yeah.
And I think I have kind of got the reason as to why anime was put into this.
I agree.
And um, I also think that Tony was handpicked to be the interviewer.
Yeah.
Um, so we got those three. We got those three people. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they start coming back, especially if all three of them come back,
Yeah,
well, you know, that
yeah,
speaks loudly.
it does. Miss
Because,
Judy, hold on. Can we? I need to take a bathroom break. You know how it
okay,
is with me. I'm
well,
gonna.
somebody's going to have to watch chat then because I do not have my laptop sitting in front of me.
I will watch chat. There's nothing. There's nothing. We have cool people here. Nobody
No,
needs to
no, but I'm
watch
just
it.
saying, yeah, I just want everybody to be aware of the fact I can't see chat right now.
It's okay. I'm just letting you know if I don't reply to you. The
Yeah,
chat's
okay.
cool. I never have a. The
Alrighty.
chat's awesome. But I'm gonna play this part of the video because we were talking about that just now. About the that Sammy was providing the pictures. And don't worry, I'll be watching chat, but I just need to go to the restroom because I broke the seal, right? I'm on vacation, so.
Yep.
But no, we have everything's good. Everything's good. Looking way too much into it, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna tell you out loud, and I'm gonna be honest. Look, Kylie, beautiful, beautiful person, child, face, everything, right? But the photos that were shared, like this one, why did she share photos like these that maybe are not the most flattering? But she didn't submit photos of her and Kylie together, like as friends, if they were really real friends.
They're treating this like an abduction because her car also has not been
And
found. We'll
then
get
to
into
this
that.
day, no one has made it make sense. I mean, aside from my own theories, but why was it an abduction? Why was it why did they consider it being an abduction when all the ingredients literally spelled out I'm in the lake because I drank too much, according to the events of that evening from the friends. But she wasn't. I mean, you see, it's annoying. I'm annoyed now.
More in just a bit, but let's show you some video from around this area where volunteers and search and rescue crews have been scouring the entire area around Prosser Campground, where she was last seen at about midnight Friday. She was at a senior farewell party. We also had the opportunity to talk to her mother. Of course, a very difficult time for her mom. Here's what she had to say earlier today.
And this interview from mom, again, maybe I did see it a long time ago, but I don't remember. This one was a little different. Um, the way that she speaks, I know that we all criticize it, and we're all allowed to do that. But one thing that I am noticing in this particular interview is if I turned off the audio when she's speaking, it looks like she's smiling. So, but I'm not going to do that here. But if you do it yourself, if you turn the sound off on like a few moments of her interview, it's like a little weird to me. But that's about as far as I'm going to go with that one.
It was at 11:30. She told me that she was leaving in 45 minutes and going to be on her way home. I'm a terrible mother. I'd slept. I said, wake me up when you come home. And then I woke up at 8 a.m. and realized she hadn't woken me up. She's so responsible. She always checks in. She always texts me when she's out and lets me know, even checking in multiple times a night, even when she's out with friends.
So, what did you think? Tell me in the comments. Again, am I being too harsh on this woman? The last thing that I want to do is bully someone in that way. And I'm just trying to make sense of things, right? And I could be very wrong, but I don't know. It was kind of weird, right? Also, did you guys notice who was in the back? Again, this was very early on, and I just find every camera angle fascinating. I mean, and that's just me.
Her mother beating herself up here now. You can imagine just what she is going through the anguish as this turns into day 3 of her daughter missing. I want to show you the picture of her vehicle and her license plate. It's California license plate number 8YUR127. It's a silver Honda CRV. Now,
Notably, the CHP has not issued an Amber Alert in this case because they are saying that this is not a credible abduction at this point.
Okay, so there's quite a bit to unpack there, but he just said CHP, California Highway Patrol, has not issued the Amber Alert. What?
They have no proof, according to their own threshold, that this, in fact, is an abduction. And one of the 4 criteria that the Amber Alert system needs is that proof of an abduction.
Wait, I thought that her car missing meant it was an abduction.
And also proof that the victim could be in imminent danger. The CHP, at least for their part, is saying that criteria has not been met. The Placer County Sheriff, they're saying that they are treating this as if she has been abducted because they can't find her vehicle. And as a result of treating it that way and putting this out there in that manner, the FBI is now also involved in the search for Kiely Rodni.
So basically, this tells me CHP and just Placer County and all these local agencies can't get their stuff together, can't get their information right. So FBI has to step in and organize it for them.
Right now.
And now we have 3 different agencies involved. In one of those pictures there you saw, she had her cell phone in her hand. You have to wonder, have they pinged her cell phone anywhere around the area, Steve?
Yeah, they have not been able to find any activation of her cell phone since that party that night. So again, that was Friday midnight. Her mom said that she had got that call. I know that she also made a call to a friend. So right around that time is the last time the cell phone ping has been located.
So here he's saying that the phone last pinged on that last phone call. And so that always has been my question. Did they ping the phone when it was already underwater? When did they ping this? Did they go off a last phone call? What time was that last phone call? You know, you have to realize we don't know those details. We have a guesstimate of times at this point and still do.
All right, Steve. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
Well, scary.
Okay, there we go. Hold on.
You used something that was said when you just played that.
Uh-huh.
Hit me hard.
What do you mean? Thank you guys for watching that.
The fact that they considered it an abduction because they hadn't found the car.
Right.
So they had to find the car.
Well, that's what, because Grandpa says, find the car, find the car. It's always been about that fucking car.
But my point is not to be morbid, but if they just wanted this thing to go away, like, I mean, that car could have been put in a crusher, it could have been buried, I mean, she could have been whatever, without going into it, and they still would have had a non-accidental case because they hadn't found her or the car.
Yeah.
So they had to find the car and at least someone who resembles, if you don't believe in that scenario, that could pass as Kiely.
It's just like nobody can identify. Look, AWP made a mistake by saying that's Kiely in the water. I think if they hadn't said that, they would be more credible, and because there's no way you could identify.
Now wait though, that film was clipped. That is not the original film. So what did they clip out of it?
What do you mean it wasn't the original film?
I'm saying it wrong. It's like people like Shanada, they can watch a film clip of something and they can tell just by the minutes and everything going down with that film clip, has something been edited? Okay? Was something taken out of there? Just like with the anime's thing about the boat was facing the wrong way. She used the same pitch. You don't back up onto shore with a kayak.
Yeah.
So you can tell if you're looking at the exact original film. Somebody help me. I'm not saying it right. The
Share
edited.
your thoughts. Yes.
So I want to see the film from everything they got.
So do I. Like they did, like they released the AAA footage, but everything, they should release everything from the Kiely, unless they can't because it's being admitted into evidence for something else. That makes sense? What if they're
Yep.
not releasing everything because it's being used for evidence in another report? Still, it's a report that's not closed.
That's why they're not going to open up that report.
I'm gonna look at some of these comments. Hold on. I'm sorry, I haven't been reading, but
when
please
you
forgive
said the
me.
word abduction,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, oh my God, I missed that. You know what I mean? It was,
Mm-hmm.
it couldn't have been an abduction if it was an accident.
Right.
It couldn't be both.
Right.
And they wanted the accident to play out.
Exactly. It had to be that. Like, let me show you.
Because there's thousands of other ways of making this story end differently,
Right.
but you wouldn't have an accident
Right.
unless they somehow found the car and found, you know what I mean?
But that's why we go into that conspiracy. Look at this one here. Sometimes I have to. Is it bad that I go back and watch these old ones that I made?
No, absolutely not. It's your show. Do what you want.
No, I know, but the fact that because I made these, so I should know
That right
exactly.
there, that picture right there gives me the freaking EBGBs.
Well, look, check it out.
Thanks for being here and
This
watching.
is from November
You
the
know the
30th.
drill. I've seen.
Okay.
I apologize, and I make a video. Left the building when it comes to this case. But I can express my opinion all day long.
I'm gonna fast forward it because I don't like listening to myself.
But searches haven't turned up any sign of Kiely or her 2013 Honda CRV. The last known ping from her phone was near the lake.
But I also understand the phone pinging doesn't mean she was last seen there. So if we're going with the abduction theory, someone could have thrown her phone into the lake, right? And then taken her. But then it still would have counted her being at that spot, if that makes sense. Or whoever had her phone at that spot. No, I never discounted search teams actually going in the water. I mean, look at all these images that we have of these people on a boat.
Yeah, but they say they
finding
dove.
Kiely.
What was that, Miss Judy?
They said that they dove and they did all that, and how'd they miss it? Well, then they turn around and say the water went down. It only went down a few feet.
Yeah, that's not an excuse to not find it.
She was only found in what, 10 or 14 feet of water?
14.
It wasn't like she was found in 50 foot of water.
Exactly. Apparently, only professionals could find Kiely 50 feet from the shore. Only professionals. Only professionals. I would figure professionals would have to find someone in the middle of the lake.
No, I think that had AWP not gone there, that car probably wouldn't have gone in the water at that time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It was like Boca was just like a distraction.
And I think that possibly they would have dropped the water a ways down so that it would have stuck out a little bit, and then then whatever was in that water would have had time to be in that water and destroy evidence, is my point.
I agree.
Now,
and I'm looking at chat too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not highlighting a lot of stuff just because I'm watching this with you guys. And I know everybody here has probably seen this because you guys are like, we're the OG. You guys are the reason why this channel exists. So sometimes I feel bad playing this because it's like, I don't want to be annoying. But
But how
what
many
about the
things have you discovered by replaying things?
many, or just to myself?
No, I'm just saying, you're not wrong.
Uh,
Thing. But that's why you're not going to get anybody to say anything.
This one, look. This is what.
Find
This
the
is where Grandpa talks about the car. Look,
Parents don't care either. They care more about their children. I get that.
Miss King Scarlet.
So, I mean, just think about that. And so we have here another interesting little snippet where Grandpa is saying, find the car, find the car. If you find the car, it'll give us more clues. What do you think about that?
Keep looking for the car. Keep looking for the car, please.
You see how he says, keep looking for the car?
Yeah.
Why? And it was all about the car. The car is the reason that it wasn't a foul play. It was an abduction because of the car. It was all about the fucking car.
Well, here's another thought. Maybe I'm talking too much.
Please talk a lot. I love it.
When they found the car.
Yes.
And AWP was talking to the father and the grandfather on the shore. The very first time he talked to them. If that was my child, I can honestly say that I might have said, are you sure that's the car? Yes, the license plates match. Okay. Is she in the car? Yes, there's somebody in the car. Okay. My next question would never have been, is she in the front seat? If that's the car, and they just confirm that there's somebody in the car, I would have never thought to question that my child wasn't in the front seat.
Yeah, and he did.
Yes.
But okay, this is important. Oh, sorry, Miss Judy.
No, go.
No, but I want to finish your thought because you're right. Like, I agree with you.
No, but I'm just saying that's not something a normal parent would have said. You might have said it a little bit later. You know what I mean? You might have thought about it for a minute and said, okay, was she strapped in? Was she in seatbelts? Yeah. That might have been another question a few minutes later. But not right out of their mouth.
Yeah. And I'm just going to look at some of these comments, but I hear you. Across that says mind-boggling. I think I first heard about it five odd years ago on a news report. Mrs. G says, yeah, I have the same photos with Jagger name on the top left. They're doing
I might have said, how many feet of water was there?
Yeah.
And if they said 14 feet, they would have had to hold my ass back because I'd have been in that water.
Yeah.
So don't even get me started on identifying the body.
No, I know. I want to look at some of these comments. Frank says, RE or re pics if it doesn't show KR in relation to the party or her CRV or pics proving relationship with Sammy. It's useless to me. I agree. I think I know what you mean. There's a joy inside. Oh, to Kiely singing? Yes. I'm a music teacher, yo. So I get it. Mom with an eye-rolling face. It's like she's fighting back, smiling. Yes. I felt she made it about her. Yes. Terrible mother. But the way she laughs, I think. Truth spoken from Lindsay, except she should have said no because I love you and need you safe. Right. No. Very natural thing she's done. But see, I don't want to come off as too judgmental either. I think that is what holds me back as a channel, maybe because I can't judge and decide and be judge and jury, you know? That's what's hard about what I want to do. And I think that's why people won't trust me, because I'm not ready to do that, Miss Judy.
Well, I don't know. It's just you. Everybody presents themselves, I think, in a different way.
Yeah.
That's what's called being a human being, isn't it?
Yeah. I just don't feel that type of confidence yet to decide a lot, you know?
I respect you for that.
But it's hard because I want to, but but I don't know. I have conflicts in my own self doing that. Because
When you're,
then because then you I don't know, but you need to do that as a person. As you grow, you have to know what you stand for, right? And what you think and you don't think. Um, it's just hard when it comes to people. You
well,
know,
it depends maybe on life experiences,
yeah.
you know? Um, I mean, how this case it touches at our heartstrings too.
It cuts me because somebody knew that she was not okay, and they allowed whatever happened to happen. And somebody needs to answer for it, you know?
Another thing that kind of bugs me, the pictures of the underwater pictures of that car. Um, I did bring my laptop up for about a couple hours not too long ago just to get this picture. Passenger side window. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you really try hard enough, because I don't have any of those kind of programs, you can outline the top of that window that's broke out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's jagged. But there also seems to be a pressure point or some sort of point towards a little bit towards the down below that
Uh-huh.
breaking point. And in my opinion only, there seems to be an impact hole.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only two things in my mind, unless somebody can come up with the third choice, is the window breaking device could put, although it usually shatters it, could put a hole like that if they hit the window too close to the frame of the window.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is, and this is a big stretch, is a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think of those two scenarios, they both scare me because it's not beyond someone getting being in the car, trying to put it in the water, say if that's what happened, and they panicked and took one of those things and tried to punch out the window. And it's also if there was a party and if there was a bunch of teenage people around, and if the scenario is correct that some older kids showed up, I'm a little bit afraid that somebody would have gone to a party like that and had a pistol and said, "Oh, look what I got." You know what I mean? And when showing it around, it could have fired.
Yeah.
Not to any malicious intent to hurt anybody.
Right. It's true.
But that window picture bothers me a little bit
Why? Yeah. No. Yeah.
because of that, the way it's shattered, you know?
Yes.
And it's not because they rolled the car, it's the picture underwater.
I agree. Because
And
think about it. Okay, let me ask you this, Miss Judy, and I apologize for interrupting, but AWP footage is the only footage that we have of that car underwater. But did FBI go under in the water and film things too? Did CHP do it? I mean, is the only footage that was utilized AWP's video, or did government officials also take video of this car upside down before they removed it?
You'll never know that.
But did they? No, I'm wondering, did they? Because we don't know that. If they did, were there other things they were filming, right? Because we always criticize the removal of the vehicle, and I'm not keeping track of chat right at this moment, so sorry, because I'm really thinking about what Judy's saying, and I get distracted. So I really was paying attention to her and not paying attention to the chat. But with her speaking, now I'm thinking, what if there is footage from like a federal bureau or a sheriff's department or a CHP, California Highway Patrol, did they take any type of video? Is there anything like that into evidence? And when they take video, they know what to take video of. They're probably like, look at this part of the car, look at this. Make sure you get this on video. They're more specific. Would that make sense?
Yeah, it does. But let me ask you this. When Sammy announced that there was you weren't going to face any charges if you had any information on this case, was that CHP? Was that FBI? Was it both?
FBI only came in because CHP and the local department couldn't get their shit together.
Think about what I just said, though.
Say it again.
When amnesty or whatever it was offered, was it offered by CHP? Was it offered by FBI? Was it offered by... I mean, now think about this. This is another one. If FBI is here, it could be DEA's there. Could be. Didn't hear nothing about that, but you got an alphabet soup showing up there. But did FBI offer that amnesty too? Or did another possibility is did FBI got there and said they left this case up so bad we can't stand it, and they just threw their hands up in the air, and the minute they found a car they boomed out of there because they didn't want to be a part of it. So many possibilities. So many possibilities here. So, kind of like we got to dig a little bit deeper into our soul.
You think so?
I just never seen. I'm going to admit to you, I've never heard of so much corruption in my life. In a location.
In the location, you never heard so much corruption.
No, never.
I don't know, man.
Just like Trinity's aunt running
dude,
that
house. No, dude, the corruption happens this is like a mild case of corruption. If you were to ask me, if we're talking about someone that got kidnapped and it's trying to be covered up, that's like a mild case of corruption. Because the world that we live in only exists because of corruption. The world that is built for us, and the reason why these assholes are trafficked. How the hell do kids just go missing randomly and disappear off of the face of the earth? Oh, no idea where they went. They're being kidnapped and sold. There's like sex slaves are a real thing, And
now, there's the market.
Finally, we're being told that, right, in 2023. But this shit I've been listening to and watching on YouTube since like 2009, 2010. Before YouTube started censoring the crap out of itself, There were so many channels on YouTube that were conspiracy channels. And they're talking about Alaska, and they're talking about the North Pole, and the North Pole being, like the end of the world, like flat earthers. Like there's so much to me. This whole Podesta thing, yeah, clearly they're all. You know what? The most powerful people in the world are people that have nothing else to do with their time but just fucking follow their creepy ass, like whatever, like what do you call their antojos, like las cosas que les antojas, like their cravings, like they just do bad things. They do drugs and they drink and they prey on. It's just it's
Because there's
real.
a market for it.
Yes, like slavery and like sex slaves and all that. That's literally like 70% of the market in gangs, and the drug trade is
Cartel.
not as big as sex slavery.
People think that the word cartel, or I used to think it even for years, that it was only in Mexico.
No, it's
You
called the
know?
mob, people. It exists in America too.
That's just like, I hate to laugh at this, but, and I don't want to get political about this at all.
If you want to, that's fine. It's my house, and we will do whatever
But
you
no,
want
but
to
it's
do.
not the point.
I don't give a shit.
The
Talk about
issue,
it.
we're going to build a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, let's build a wall because these people have not figured out how to tunnel yet. You know what I mean?
Well,
What the hell is that wall going to do? It's just
the
going to keep
wall
the honest people in or out or whatever.
the wall is just a political move. That's it. The wall is not really anything. The wall is not supposed to keep people in or out. The wall is just like a showy thing. Oh, we're building something. Shit is gonna still go in and out, and people are still gonna go in and out. The wall is a political, like, hey, look what I can do. Promise, yeah, like SNL. Hey, look what I can do.
Yeah,
Just
I
like the
know, but
sign
you
of
get what I'm
power.
trying to say. It's just when I first heard about that wall, I had to chuckle because it was like, yep, because tunneling is not a thing yet.
You can't. It's not. It's not about. I like your sense of humor though.
It's just.
But like, yeah, but it's not just Mexicans. It's like people coming from South America that are trying to cross the border, and it's not just Mexicans crossing a border. It's Canadians. No one's talking about the Canadian border. No one's talking about the eastern seaboard. No one's talking about Cuba, and it's
I
always
agree
about
with
like the
you.
southern Mexican border. That's it.
Maybe my example was a little bit wrong. I just, that was the first thing that came to my head about that wall.
But no, it's interesting that I really appreciate that you said that, because if you're someone that feels that way, or that is being fed information that way, there are many people that see the problem as just being Mexicans, or it just the news media just wants it to make it seem like it's the border crisis is just in Texas and Mexicans only.
No, see, I have to take my words back because I find that to be wrong. You know what I mean? I agree with you. But to me, if you've got a border crossing problem anywhere, let's get to the bottom of why there's a border crossing.
You know why there's a problem? If there's a problem with border crossing, it's not the country that is being immigrated to that's the problem. The problem is the countries that are being evacuated. So if a lot of people from Mexico don't want to be in Mexico anymore, that's not America's fault. You know what? Let's help Mexico be better if there are a lot of people trying to leave Mexico.
Right. I said, let's get to the bottom of the problem.
Right. So America is not the problem. America is seen as a sanctuary to the world, is it not?
Yep, I agree with you.
So then America is not the bad guy here. Maybe America is getting influx of immigrants. And you know what? You know what the problem is? Everywhere else. So let's not prosecute the people that want to come here for asylum. Let's talk to the governments that are creating this situation for people that want to leave.
Well, I think maybe the only concern I could think about was for a little while, weren't there countries, or we'll just say countries, that were shipping their criminals over here?
How? What do you mean? So, like, you're telling me there are countries that are putting their criminals on boats and saying you're criminals, so I'm going to put you on a boat and you're going to go to America. Is that what you're saying happened?
I think years ago there was a situation like that going on.
And so the classification of a criminal would be like, probably you didn't pay your taxes in this country, so you're a criminal.
No, I'm
We're gonna
talking
ship
about.
you to America. And
No, I'm talking now. First of all, I'm talking about 40, 45 years ago. Okay. And I'm also talking about murderers, hardened criminals, not somebody didn't pay their taxes.
our murders, where do we keep them? Do we ship them off to London?
No.
What do we do with ours?
Put them in jail.
And where? What jail? An American jail? In a Mexican jail?
In our jail.
We answer for our criminals.
That's right. I'm talking a lot of years ago, hon. Not 10 years ago even. I'm talking.
I know I'm what's considered a what do you call it? Oh, an anchor baby. I was called an anchor baby growing up.
What's that mean?
What that means that my parents were not citizens, but they lived here, and I was born here. So.
Oh, I get you now.
Yeah.
No, I think people leave certain countries for good reason. And I guess if I was in their situation, I would too.
Can you imagine being freaking 11 years old and being called an anchor baby?
No.
I was in Louisiana. I lived in Louisiana. And I was 6th grade. I was in the 6th grade. And people were like, because I wanted to sing that song. It's like, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I can't deny the man who fought to give that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to, that song. I wanted to sing it as a 6th grader in assembly. And then I was not chosen. And then some girls were making fun of me like, oh, well, you're just an anchor baby. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, see.
I want to talk about whatever I want to talk.
I'll tell you, people coming across the border and their kids and the parents being separated and things like that.
Yeah.
To me is unthinkable. You know what I mean? How can they possibly do that to a family?
Well, I mean, it happens. And I have footage. There's some footage that I took when I went down there to the border. I just haven't put it together. I know I promised you guys that stuff, and it's just haven't. I should probably. I'm trying to send it to my computer right now to send to you to see to show you what it's like at the border.
Oh, I've seen pictures of the border. It's like bumper to bumper.
Yes. Anyone watch the movie American Made?
No.
What was the movie American Made? Yeah.
But I did see the movie. I did see the Netflix special, Queen of the South.
Frank says you're American since you were born here.
Who?
Frank says.
That's right. You're just as American as I'll ever think of being,
I mean, I pay my taxes like one, so I'm good. I've been accepted into the club because my tax ID number is valid as anybody else's.
Well, I really hate. I'm really ashamed of myself that I said something about the wall, because I hate Hateful people.
You hate hateful people? Me too.
Yeah, like if you hate somebody because of their sexual origin, or if you hate somebody because of the color of their skin, or you hate somebody because like you're an anchor baby. You know what I mean? Like you said.
Well, but it's
That to
true. I
me,
guess I am one because
but
their definition of one defines me. So I guess I am. But
yeah,
I'm not mad about it because
but
I did something with it. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
mad
I'm
about
glad.
it.
Do you think that anchors are mad that they're anchors? Is like being something like that is good, right?
No, but what I'm saying is that that's what I mean when I
My
say
humor is off the charts.
that's when I say I hate hateful people. If you hate somebody, dislike them for who they are.
If you hate somebody, that means you love somebody, and I don't think I've loved anybody to hate them,
You
unless they're Daniel.
don't dislike people because they're different.
I love
Because
every
who's to say that you're right? You
dude.
know?
Honestly, people are great. I love everybody is so interesting. Really, if you're not here to fight me, people learn so much from each other, and I think that's the most amazing thing. And being in the true crime community, you meet a lot of people with different backgrounds, and I think those are the people that I'm attracted to. Um, nobody. I mean, I don't know how to say it this way, but the reason why I talk about true crime is because it's like that's what I don't know how to explain. That's what people show you who they really are. Like you see a new species of person. You know what I mean? It's like going to the zoo. You're like things that are here like these people that do things to people that murder people. To me, they're like a different species. And they're interesting to me. And I like to observe them and study them and understand why, right? Because they're like people, but they don't have empathy. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it does. But
And it's interesting.
I still dislike or don't agree with people that judge people, whether it because they're handicapped, whether it because they're old or young. You know what I mean? Whether it because of anything.
I think I think it's I think it's important for us to face these people or anything that judges us and then to talk and then find common ground. I think that's what's most interesting about life because there will be everything separates us. But what's interesting is to find common ground. Like that's what makes life interesting to kind of like work around the like the what do you call it? The differences, like our differences. Because like good people will be with good people. We will stick up for each other no matter what our difference is. But there are some people that are just not empathetic at all and like mean people. And I don't know how to explain it. I'm rambling.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Daniel told me today, he's like, your voice is just like, well, no, you say like, I love you. Your voice just, it's like pure today. I'm like,
Well,
like, I just want everyone to be nice to
yeah, like
everybody.
everybody just get the hell along.
Can we please all get along? Do you remember when you were little, when you were 5, and you just wanted everyone to be friends?
Oh, I'll tell you what, my mother and father, I'm the eldest.
Oh,
And if my brother or sister and I fought, of course, my mother and father wouldn't allow that in the house. But if we were bickering, even if it was underneath our breath, my father'd say, okay, go kiss your brother. What? No, go kiss your brother. I'm not kissing him. You're going to go kiss your brother. My father was a big man. You bet your ass I was going to go kiss my brother. And then he'd say to him, because he thought he was smug, now go kiss your sister.
Plantation owner. I need some to work my Wait, plantation owner said, I need some to work my capital PL and then said Antelicalid. Plantacad. Maybe they need a secretary too because. Hold on. Hold on, plantation owner. He said, I need some to work on my plantacadid. I think they need a secretary too to maybe like type for them. Right?
Well, I
That was
don't
a
know.
joke. That was fun. That was me. That was my dark humor. Oh my god, so many comments happened. I missed everything.
Take a minute and go read.
I'm reading, Miss Ma'am. Really? She's like, go read. I love it. I'm doing it. Okay. Plantation and kid. Wait, hold on. A lot of vital channel. We got off. We got off. Yes, I'm sorry. Cartel being moved. There is. I apologize, Miss Judy. I'm sorry for the idle chat.
What?
I just got off topic real bad.
Somebody told you that?
No, I read it in the chat.
Oh, well, it's your topic. It's your show.
I know that, Miss Ma'am. I'm getting better at it. But when I go live is the only time that we can all chat and kind of interact because in the videos everybody comments and I respond to everybody, but I really just love. I just want to talk to everybody at the same time. Does that make sense?
She invited everybody up here. Come on up.
I did. And I'm trying to send an attachment to my mail to show you guys from the border. Jennifer is one of the reasons I put clips on here so you can go watch it for yourself. Crosshatch said, Crosshatch has a channel. Do you have a channel? Richie Martin. Oh, like Ricky Martin? Is that your thing? We make choices because of who we chose to surround yourself with. Yes, I agree with that.
Oh, and not to get off topic again? Your friend that was on, or the guy you knew that was on panel?
Yes.
While you went to the bathroom, he went live.
Thank you, Judy. Because I knew that shit was happening.
I forgot to tell you that.
Well, I mean, because it happened before on other people's channels.
When
But
he
I mean,
put
that's fine. Go ahead and use someone's live, but just let them know that you're doing that.
no, he put a comment on it. Just a small channel here. I don't know.
What do you mean?
He called himself a small channel. That he's live, but he's just a small channel. It wasn't nothing derogatory or.
Oh no! But he was live, and I know that. But just tell me that you're live, like broadcasting. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want, right?
Scarlett says Judy's going to call Border Patrol.
Hold on, what?
I think
Judy's
she
gonna
meant.
call Border Patrol. Oh, she says that you're gonna call Border Patrol.
Yeah. And what am I going to tell them? I'm on a live with somebody and we're talking about a crime in California? I mean, oh, people don't make
Was it
sense.
calling Border Patrol on me? What are you talking about?
Oh, I think somebody's just making a joke. She put JK, just kidding.
Bro.
It was King Scarlet.
Okay, well.
I know her from other channels. She's pretty.
No,
She
I
can
love
be.
King Scarlet is awesome. That's
Yeah.
not. Why can't I airdrop this? This is what I want to know. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to. Because I took video of going down to the border to show everybody. There
Now,
we go.
Shannon said that picture of the heart on the tree.
Uh-huh.
In Kiely's case.
Yeah.
That looks like the upper right-hand corner of the heart. That was possibly a bullet hole.
Mm-hmm.
Did Shannon ever clean up that picture?
I think she might have. Hold on.
Yeah.
We share something. Let's see.
Wow.
What?
Just that 3D effect?
Yeah. What?
That 3D effect on your screen?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to share something here. If you see it, let me know if you see it. Probably not. Never mind. Oh, wait. Is it showing it?
What are you trying to show? And I can tell you if it's showing it.
Oh, I was trying to show. Oh. Can you see that?
Yeah?
This video? Why is it that?
It's
What
a
is
picture of
that?
somebody putting cream on their face?
Yeah, no. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay, okay. I see what's happening now. Okay, 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 okay. This. Okay, so I think it's airplane. Can you see that?
See a picture of Grandpa.
Oh,
Then duck, duck, go.
okay. Of 3D of 3D.
Well, make a nice quilt.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure out how to upload this video. I may go live right now. I may come back. I may not. I'm gonna try to upload this video first. Miss Judy, if you're still online and you want to come up, please do so. And
What?
Miss Jen or anybody else that wants to. There's just a video I want to show you guys,
Well, do
but
you
it's on
have
my
to go
phone.
offline?
Yes. Well, I would. Okay. I'm trying to upload it, but I don't want to bother everybody and try to get it uploaded. That's why I was trying to
Well, they either
do
see a
it.
picture of your face or my blue jay.
You're right.
So
Okay,
those,
just give me a second. If you want to, you can't check out the. I'm pissed off because usually I can airdrop something, but I cannot do this. Huh? I already turned it off. They know I did. Hmm. But hello, everybody. Sorry.
hello?
What's it been on 10 minutes? Commission Impossible. What, Dino? I'm gonna restart my phone. Whatever. Anyway, I'll do this again. Divine says, this the hands and then the arm and the hand and the hand and the heart. I put up a clip of. Wait, where's Crosshatch's link? But here, I'll play this here real quick.
Keep looking for the car. Keep looking for the car, please.
I really can't tell you at this point. I've spent reading, researching, watching, but after a while, the faces now become familiar. You're going to see Marika back here. And if you have been following this or we are following the same creators, Marika Beck is Lindsay Rodney's best friend, and here she is. I had never noticed her face before, but here it is. This is the community meeting. I am not talking badly about her, or I never tried to, But, you know, she was one of the few people that made a statement to The Sun. She, quote unquote, called the party a parent's worst nightmare. See, what I would like to know is who told her about these sketchy guys that showed up at 12:30, and that's why the party broke up. She knows a lot. So, can you tell us more, please, Miss Marika Beck?
Okay, side note, is that Anna Larson behind Marika?
And to me, this just further confirms that she is her best friend. As Lindsay's making these statements in the community meeting, you see her right there by her side, crying and supporting Lindsay's statements. You see her here on the left, shaking her head. She's crying. She's really Lindsay's, right hand woman. She knows about these parties. I just don't understand, again, the logic of this all. We have this sketchy older guy narrative from not just Sammy Smith, but Marika Beck, who is Lindsay's best friend. Also, Lindsay hugs the crap out of Sammy Smith in that meeting, right?
Yeah,
So
what was
the
she
phone tape,
whispering in her
Officer Jake,
mind?
phone, last.
What was that, Miss Judy?
What is she whispering in her ear?
Yeah.
We almost got this?
Well, did she whisper anything in her ear, like significant?
I don't know.
But now that I'm looking at this picture, now I understand why people say that's not Kiely in the picture, because they're right. Like, look at this part in the middle and how the hair hangs. It's short hair.
Look at all the bracelets.
Pinged by the water. But Sammy and Marika, who are very close to Lindsay, say, nah, sketchy older guys, abduction. What the heck is going on here? Okay, this is going to have to be a part 2, but you guys have to hold me accountable for it, because I am the least organized person in the entire world. But you see what I'm saying? You see who wants to believe into the abduction and who wants to believe into her being in the water. You have two different narratives happening here. But the people that push abduction are the people close to the family. The people that wanted to believe that she was in the water, that it's about.
Okay, so Ann Larson, what I'm getting from this footage as I look back, Ann Larson is a really good friend of Lindsay. And so that's why Mags is right here. That's the only school friend that, because Kiely knew Kiely knew what she was friends with Sammy apparently and Kate, but Mags is the only one that's close to the family.
Doesn't that's the stepfather standing up by the tree, right? Behind Mag.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Didn't it strike you that Mags looked like she was blasted out of her mind?
Oh, I think she is either lack of sleep, or I'm not going to sit here and speculate if she's under any illegal, just for the safety and like just to be neutral ground. You know what I mean?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Neutral ground, because you know how things can get crazy on YouTube.
Yeah.
And people will take what you say out of context. Right? So
Yeah.
let's sit here and just be fair.
I'll be nice.
Well, it's not about being nice. It's just being, because that's what we have to do now. I mean, that's what I feel like we should do, because it otherwise it adds fuel to bullshit, and then it takes away from Kiely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can get a little ridiculous. So all I'm gonna say is she doesn't look normal.
Do you think that Kate and Jagger were brought up to the lodge after the car was found for any specific reason?
I believe that they could have visited the lodge because they wanted to pay their respects to the family.
Okay.
Because what do you mean? What are you trying to get at?
I'm not sure what I'm trying to get at. That's
I
why I
want.
said, okay. No, I didn't know if maybe, do you think that they were invited to the lodge to keep?
I think that lodge was a very important landmark for that town. I think the lodge was important for out of towners as much as it was for in towners. I think a lot of bad things went in and out of that place. I don't think that place was like there's a lot of okay, I yes, it is very possible that the law was abused there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kylie didn't want to be there. And she wanted to graduate early and get the F out. It's a small community, dude. But I know there are people that are listening that are from that community, so like I don't want to put you in that box. That I'm not going to assume that if you're from Truckee you're a bad person, but I do believe that because of the size of the community, a lot of things happen there. Like the town is controlled by people that grew up there and then now run it.
I think you either live there because you're a native and you provide an essential service, or you've got a lot of money.
Yeah. And you know money is powerful. What did we learn from Murdoch?
Yeah, yeah.
Look how many murders and everything happened just because you have enough influence. Come on, we've like why are we sitting here acting like that's not a possible thing? And it's California, for fuck's sake. California between Nevada and Sacramento. Talk about the highway of like drugs, the highway of anything. That's where it's gonna happen, dude. It's like another freaking border crisis. I would consider that area to be another like hub for illegal activity and transport. Come on now.
Well, you'd think they would have found, if they were growing so much marijuana, you'd think they would have found a longer growing area.
The people that went to Mexico, the 4 African Americans, and then 2 of them did not make back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a live on this separately, but my mom hires somebody from the other side of town that lives in that town that knows the people that were around that. Like she knows the lady that was shot by accident. The maid that my mom hires, she and she is from Matamoros. She knows the lady that was accidentally hit by the bullet. She knows that lady. It was someone in her neighborhood, like fucking houses down. And she told me everything that she heard from everybody in that town. Like I have so much tea to give you all on what happened or what she heard happened, and she's from there and she knew the lady that was killed. Sorry, Judy. That might freak you out.
No. I'm just looking at what Elong, I don't know how to say, Poo 42, and everyone just for the record. And it's, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. El Guapo says, and everyone, just for the record, I don't know. I don't remember. I hadn't even talked about that for a while now. But it's fine. Like I wasn't even talking about that anymore. I was talking about something else. But
Oh, yeah. I just saw.
no. I'm telling him, not you, Miss Judy.
Oh.
It's and Crosshatch says harsh reality. I've watched it. I'm sorry, I missed so many comments.
Joanne wants to know if Jagger's still working at the lodge.
Did he ever really work at the lodge?
I don't know.
I don't think he worked at the lodge. Interesting comment though. Do a live on that. Yeah, I will do a live. You don't think Spun one? That one girl says, I don't think Max is innocent by all. See, the problem is that nobody wants to talk about what happened that night. That's the problem. You know, this could all go away if everybody could just, if the law enforcement was like, here's video of Kiely super drunk. Here's video, right? If they could just back up what they want us to believe.
Well, number one, if somebody, I find it hard to believe, like I said before, that somebody hasn't leaked a picture
right
of
weird,
Kiely's car, whether it show the license plate, show the expiration on the plates, prove it was Kiely's car, that even prove her car was at the party or that there was a party.
Exactly.
I find that hard to believe that not one thing has ever leaked.
Yep. It's weird, right? Because if you're wanting to seek justice, everything is leaked.
No, but you
Kate and Jagger, yes, Kate and Jagger never made sense to me. You're going to Reno together. Remember when Sammy said, anyone want to go to Reno? It was
Kate and
Jagger
somebody
that
spoke up, and it was Kate and Jagger that spoke up.
Yep, because they were just there the day before. So the day before, Kiely was with Kate and Jagger in Nevada, Reno, and then she was with Kate Kuno making brownies, and then she was with Mags too. So what happened that whole day, and why did you drive no one that you were with to the party but Mags? And that was the only person that didn't talk about what you did during the day. When did you pick up Mags?
Well, Queen of Rabbit Holes, who I respect, or I've seen, said, if they would just answer the question, why is it still an open case if it's an accident?
Yep.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact she's a juvenile.
Yeah. Well, look, right? Look, check this out. Sun article opinion. However, I am asking you, we respect each other's opinions. So I do ask that you... Well, no one listens to that advice, so let me go here. The Sun published for the party speaks about the car show in Reno. Says she's so dynamic, loves everything from playing the violin to car shows. Later that day, Kiely then texted saying she was going to go to a party instead of going to the car show. She'd been to the car show already, and there was this party at Prosser. I said, yeah, that's fine, of course, you can go to the party. Rodni Neiman told the U.S. Sun she wasn't worried when her daughter left for the party. Something that stood out to me was another Sun article where this Marika Beck person speaks, 42 years old, and is actually best friends with Kiely's mom. And she says, she speaks about this party. She has a lot of information. She says around 12:30 a.m., these guys showed up and it got kind of weird. A lot of younger teens chose to leave at this time. Was this the mass exodus that we are hearing about? You remember that Kiely's last phone ping was either 12:30. So you see that, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there something else I can help with?
Oh, no, Siri.
Oh, right.
Okay. Miss Judy, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sammy's saying repeated times that she was the last one to speak to Kiely. How did she know that if she wasn't there?
She's assuming. But I think she was the last person because she knows she was. I think
Okay.
that Sammy and Marissa Beck know each other because, like, listen.
12:33. I know it changes, but at 12:30, this Marika Beck says that these guys arrived that were super sketchy, and then everyone decided to leave. I don't know. The timing is interesting. I may need to do a video about Marika Beck separately, but I just wanted to put that out there and find about going to this car show. Did Kate and Mags change your mind, and why?
Kiely's close friend Kate Kuno says they spent the afternoon together on Friday, just hours before she disappeared.
What I've always tried to figure out was what Kiely was doing before this party. We don't have a clear timeline of that, but with these interviews, I think we can piece it together. Here, Kate is about to speak on hanging out with Kiely before the party.
The day of the party, I hung out with her. We made creme brulee. She was, I mean, everything was normal. I don't think she ran away or anything. I mean, I would have noticed if something was slightly off.
At this point, I wonder if Kiely had already decided to skip the car show with her mom and go to this party instead. I mean, it's just a question that I have, but I feel like if Kate knew that Kiely had changed her plans, she maybe would have said it here, but she says that nothing was weird, everything was normal. So, I don't know, just a thought.
Well, to be fully honest, my biggest concern is that somebody, and I've said this in other interviews, somebody knew she was drunk, offered to give her a ride home, and they didn't give her a ride home. And they could be across the world at this point with how long she's been gone. And
now, this is an excerpt from Marika Beck's interview with The Sun. The highlighted part, this is what triggered, I guess, it with what Sammy says here. The bottom paragraph reads, "We're really concerned she's been taken out of state, potentially trafficked, and heading to the border. So if we can get to the borders active, if we can get the border, actively locked down and patrolled for every effing car that goes through there, it's very likely she's still in the car because they haven't."
Still in the car because they haven't found it. So even then, they're not considering that she just drove into the water. But now
No,
they're
because
like,
they had
"Oh,
to
you
have,
should have known she drove into the water. How obvious!"
but they had to have a car
yes,
and a person
yep.
to fill out the accident.
El Guapo, you just asked a question, so you know you can ask a question. El Guapo goes, "Can I ask a question?" Yeah, you just asked one. Do you want to ask another one? And then Spun was to a party to only stay 10 minutes where her boyfriend was with a car. Exactly, Spun. Everyone's allowed to ask a question here. It's funny that you have to ask that because you did it already. I love it though. Hold on. Let me. I have a WhatsApp thing. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh. Miss Jen, I just saw yours. Oh. Okay. Got it. Hold on. Let me play this.
Well, that brings up a question.
Mm-hmm.
How'd Mags get home?
Her boyfriend.
Was her boyfriend at the party already?
Well, it doesn't say. It says that they were gonna meet at the party. But like, who uses a party to read a place, right? Like, if I wanted to meet my boyfriend at 16, I'd be like, "Hey, I want to go to a party," and then pick me up there. Well, just pick me up at wherever. Mags was gonna party there too, and she was gonna party there with her boyfriend. But her parents, she probably couldn't tell her parents, like, "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go party. I'm gonna go hang with Kiely. I'm gonna go hang out at Kiely's." So Mags probably lied to her mom and said, "I'm gonna go hang out at the Lost Trail Lodge with Kiely because that's the only place they hang out at anyway." And then, but Kiely was already gonna go to this party. Maybe Kiely only went to this party because her friend wanted to go meet her boyfriend. She's like, "Okay, I'll take you there." But she was supposed to be some sort of DD, But like Sammy didn't like this girl, Kiely, and then use this as a way to like bully her, and then hey, let's pick a fight real quick. Come on, like okay, maybe I'm being fanatical, but it's possible. And that's what this is about right now. Maybe next stream I'll use my question wisely. Oh wait, hold on. What do you mean, El Guapo? Why? Don't act like that, and don't act like a pick me girl either, El Guapo. Ask what you want to ask. Okay. I'll put the link too, if you want. Could not. Yeah. I couldn't legally drive at 15, but I still did it. Miss Judy, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Can you hold the fort down real quick? You don't have to look at the chat.
Well, I got the chat right in front of me.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You know how I am. I break the seal, but I'm not ashamed to say it. But I just said it. I love you. I'll be right back.
Don't be afraid to talk. If you got a question, ask the question. And if she's not back yet, I'll tell her to scroll back. You had a question. She just went away, crosshatched to the bathroom, and I'm just sitting in here reading chat in case I need to tell her to scroll back or whatever. No problem, Melissa. I just forget to talk unless she's saying something, I guess.
Now you know what it's like for me.
Oh, stop. You weren't supposed to be spying on me.
Dude, I take the phone with me to the restroom.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to talk to you while I'm doing normal human things.
Yes, and it is Ara that's back. We're not listening to a pre-recorded nothing right now.
Yes. I love you, Miss Judy. Dude, we've been friends for a long time, and I appreciate you being here.
Boy, did I scare? I mean, I haven't seen Shannon. I haven't seen Daisy. Well, they must have went to bed, maybe.
Who? Or Miss Daisy and Miss. You talking about the squirrels?
Yeah.
Well, I know they're always here, and I don't even know why I said the squirrels, because I feel like saying the squirrels kind of like pigeonholes us, like just like family.
Well, I think
And
it's an. I don't think it's a bad pigeonhole.
no, I don't think it's a patch, but it's like not just that, because that's what people use to like pigeonhole other people. You know those those channels that like the squirrels this and the squirrels that. It's like, no, dude, it's not. That's not what do you mean? Like, what are you talking
Well,
about? This is no team or gang to gang thing. Like, we're
yeah,
all just like normal people just trying to fucking talk about true crime. Like, relax.
we don't define each other.
Yeah.
I think it's been said before that the more differences you have, the better and stronger you are. Because I might think of something that you won't think of, and vice versa. Or
Yeah.
if there's only one way of looking at something,
Well, I think that the issue is that when people tell other people how to think, that's when it gets complicated. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you try to tell someone else what to think, that's when it gets a little bit, you can get a little bit defensive. Like, don't tell me what to think. Everyone has like pride. But I think people I think they're at their best when you can discuss from different viewpoints. That's when we're at our best, because then we make each other better. So, like when El Guapo is like, I'm afraid to ask a question, it's like, nah, bro, that's what's going to make everybody better, because you're going to make people think or just like answer. That's important, because how boring is it to be on a track where everybody thinks the same way?
Well, Agapo's got a question for you.
Yeah. Are her family members not pursuing murder? You're asking me if they're not pursuing murder? Um,
No, they're not pursuing murder because they
no,
need
no,
to
hold
come
on.
out and act.
Did you read how he asked that question? He asked, are her family members not pursuing murder? Are her family members not pursuing murder? And I don't know. Do you know, Miss Judy?
Well, I don't know how the grandfather and the father feels.
Exactly. So when someone comes and asks you questions like that, if you're looking at it, like, remember one time I wanted to be a lawyer, and I studied a lot about like lawyer or like and like attorney questioning or whatever. There's Think about how questions are asked to you and how you respond to them, right? So, are her family members not pursuing murder? I don't know. You don't know if her dad is, or if her grandpa is,
We
or
can just say that her mother's not.
that, but we don't know that for sure either.
You're right.
I
Okay, I'll give you that one.
And I'm laying as much weight on it as conspiracy weight. You know what I mean? Like, if one thing's possible, the other one is as much weight on. But no, they're not. Not that we've heard of.
No, nobody's tarring you.
What does that mean, tar me? Oh, Guapo, are you okay?
Tar and feather, because it's an old expression.
To
It's
be honest, I like that you're still here, sir. But
basically El Guapo. Let me try to explain this.
no, no,
Like,
no. Mm.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna call an audible right now, Miss Judy.
Huh?
I'm gonna call an audible. Are you ready?
What's that?
I just I'm gonna call an audible, and I'm gonna be like, about El Guapo, and like what the chat is how the chat is working right now, because I don't want to be distracted again. Like, if someone wants to talk, ugh. I'm not going to do that. I need help right now. I need help right now.
What do you need help with?
Hold on. I need help right now. I'm like collecting my thoughts. Hold on. I need a moment to just kind of like regroup my own thoughts. Is that okay, Miss Judy?
Sure.
But stay with me here. I just need to see what's happening. Well, I really care about my chat. I don't know if that. I really do, but I don't like it just to do what it does. Hold on. Is that weird? It's important to me what's happening here.
There's nothing happening that I can.
No, there is.
Okay.
But hold on. Give it a second. It's like watching a plant grow. You just have to give it a second. Or when you're trying to catch a fish.
Oh, okay.
It's because I don't appreciate that I was literally just trying to be hacked into.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing this.
I haven't found it. And remember, this is Lindsay's best friend who's speaking. So it's just interesting. What do you think?
I'm worried that I have a feeling, and obviously I don't know. I have a feeling that she is still alive and she's still out there and she's still fighting, but that there's somebody else involved, and that's not confirmed. That's just what I believe. I think there has to be somebody else involved in this.
And it may be nothing. It could be something, but she says there may be someone else involved in this. She already expressed that she believes this was some sort of abduction. So someone obviously in her mind, or the story that she tells us, already did something. But then she adds on that somebody else is involved. There has to be somebody else involved. I mean, does it sound like she knows something more than we do? Or does it sound like she's trying to push out a narrative?
So I had talked with Kiely and I had known she was going beforehand. We hadn't planned on going together and we ended up not going together.
Okay, so here we have confirmation from Sammy herself that she spoke to Kiely before the party. She knew Kiely was going to the party. However, Sammy did not plan to go with Kiely, and vice versa.
She came with her best friend Mags Larson. Magdalene, sorry, is her first name.
Yeah. And here is where she brings up Magdalene Larson's name and knows that Mags was going to go with Kiely. So Sammy was in communication with Mags, or that's what it seems like to me.
That's okay.
Yeah, and so she came with her, drove in with her, and then Mags ended up leaving about 10 minutes into the party with her boyfriend Ross, Mags's boyfriend, and told Kiely goodbye and everything, and they were never planning on like leaving together.
Okay, in this video she says that they were not even planning to leave together. So she says, I knew she was going to the party, but I wasn't planning to go with her. And then we ended up not going together. And she wasn't planning to leave with Mags. Miss Judy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she went a little bit off script there.
Well, right, but listen.
So, with her, and then Mags ended up leaving about 10 minutes into the party with her boyfriend Ross, Mags's boyfriend, and
she said Mags ended up leaving 10 minutes into the party. Mags's boyfriend Ross. She has to tell us again. It was Mags's boyfriend. Oh, and his name is and then Ross, and then Mag's boyfriend again. Like she's trying to convince herself of the person that this happened to, or who this was, but I really think it was Madeline. I think Madeline was there. Madeline and Magdalene was there, and she's fighting both names in her brain.
Well, I had a good thought, and I got to get it to come back to the front of my head.
Okay, look, I'm gonna play it one more time. Look, watch. Sammy was in communication because this was my video trying to figure out who she went to the party with and why.
Kiely before the party. She knew Kiely was going to the party. However, Sammy did not plan to go with Kiely, and vice versa.
She came with her best friend Mags Larson. Magdalene, sorry, is her first name.
Yeah. And here is where she brings up Magdalene Larson's name and knows that Mags was going to go with Kiely. So Sammy was in communication with Mags, or that's what it seems like to me.
Then maybe it was Mag's job to get her there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was unbeknownst to Magdalene that it was her job. But does that make sense?
Yeah, like Sam was the one that told Mags to get her there.
But while you got that picture up, take a close look at that picture of the girl's arm that's bent there. What's missing in that picture?
You talking about bracelets?
Yep.
Well, but that's not Sam, so she's not going to have bracelets.
But Kiely wore them too.
I don't believe that was Sam.
Think about what I'm saying.
No, I hear you.
Both those girls wore bracelets.
But we don't know if she was wearing them before the party. We don't know for sure. We don't. Do you have a picture of Kiely before the party? And I'm not saying this to be rude.
No. Is it mentioned on the autopsy?
Hold on. Let's look at it.
I'm just wondering because that'd be the only.
You're right. That's why I need you here with me right now. Let's see. Body position scene. There's not many reports or pages here, so findings. Hold on. You guys, can you see me scroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Blood, tox, liver. They only took specimen from the liver. So they didn't take specimen from anything else. Shanann Moon. Look at that. Sheaf corner. How is it sheaf corner? I don't get it. Hold on. See.
Tanka, or whoever just mentioned that the kids put those bracelets on and never took them off. Oh, it was Dana. We know that. I think we're just trying to make more proof that picture's been altered.
I don't think it's been altered.
You don't think that picture?
No.
In the belt?
In the belt? Oh, so the friend. Okay, now I found it. Gregory D. Ryberger is the forensic pathologist. That's who I wanted to find. Anybody else? It's like a sleuther screenshot this person and do some research on that. How about that? Gregory D. Ryberger. And find out what he's all about. 10/3/22. That's when he signed off on this on October. Do you see this, Miss Judy? Miss Judy, are you there? Miss Judy is muted.
Oh, I hit the mute button when I went to do
No,
a
but do you see
screenshot.
when this was signed on October?
Yep.
She was found in August. Why is this being signed off in October?
Because somebody said that there was 2 different autopsies, and I don't know if that's the truth or not. And I'm going to say that out front so nobody can.
It's okay. You're safe to say here what you need to say.
No, but I'm just saying, I want a lot of things. Sometimes I say that I have receipts on.
Wait, is Judy, is Miss Queen of the Rabbit Holes right? They said he was the same one that did Trinity Bacchus
I
autopsy.
believe so.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. But like, why are you doing this autopsy in October when Kiely was found in August, and you're signing off for the cause?
Wait a minute. You got the right death certificate?
This is Kiely's, yes.
Okay.
Why so late though?
Because somebody said allegedly that there was 2 different death certificates or whatever.
Wait. Cause of death drowning and what? Who is TLM? The something man. I don't know. But it says D8/23/22 and then T8/24/22. So it's like, what
I
does
don't.
that mean? Those are the days right after. So
Yeah, I don't know what that stands for.
what? Hold on. Isn't that weird though? Why sign it off on October? 10/3 is when they sign it. The forensic pathologist, that's when he signs it.
Wait a minute.
So he signs it on October, but they had already cremated her before September.
Well, wait. Was it possible that some.
Hi, friend. How are you? Have a good day at work.
Is there a possibility that there's information on this page that they had to wait for test results to come back?
Yeah, so then why is the coroner saying no foul play when the pathologist didn't sign off on it until October?
And you're right. And why was she cremated?
So early before the pathologist signed. She was cremated before the pathologist signed off on it.
Right.
That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Yep.
Would that make sense?
Nope.
Well, I mean, we just saw it, right?
You're right. I just screenshotted it and muted myself at the same time.
Good. I hope that many people screenshotted it.
Go back to where it
I
was.
will. Yes.
And let them screenshot it.
But I told them to do it.
But now everybody's going, huh?
Because this is the autopsy. This is the 18th page. Screenshot this whole thing. And Gregory D. Ryberger, MD, signed off on it on October the 3rd, 2022. He was a forensic pathologist, and that's when he signed off on the drowning. In October. Cause of death, drowning, space, and then he signs off on it in October.
And Divine Justice just verified that she was found on the 21st and cremated on the 23rd.
On October? You think she was found in October?
No. Divine Justice, a.k.a. Mrs. G, the Honey Badger.
Yeah.
just helped us out with information because she said that Kiely was found on the 21st and
Yes.
cremated on the 23rd.
Okay, but why is the forensic pathologist signing it off on October the 3rd? When they're supposed what he can't do that.
Well, wait a minute now. Divine Justice appears to me to be a real smart person about having all that information real quick. So now let's see what else she wants to say because it might be something very good.
Divine Justice is an amazing thinker in person, I believe. And this is their safe place to express it, and I welcome them.
No, but I'm saying,
She is amazing.
okay, what do line 239 and 240 mean?
Oh, it's
That's
just like
what.
it's just lines on a paper.
No, 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 no.
Yes,
It
it
was.
is.
Don't stop.
What am I
You were.
stopping? Is
You
it
just.
their
You just.
lines?
But read beyond the number. That's the same thing you were questioning. Is what does T and D stand for?
No, but like 228 is like a space, and then 221, 220, 229 is, they write a word and then it's like space, space, space. The Word document. It's not. Oh, you're talking about conspiracy shit, guys?
She's talking about go to line 239.
I see it.
What does it say?
It says 823.
Okay. That's what they were asking is what does that mean on line 239 and on 240?
Oh, I thought okay.
That's the way I took it anyway.
I guess like the reports. I don't know, timeline? I don't know. That's a good question. It's a good document. See one life. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Miss Judy. You see, if you weren't here, I wouldn't understand what that meant. What do line 20? Yeah. When it was all processed, I would think because she was found on the 21st, right?
Yeah. But
she was cremated before the 24th. And GDR is
wait a minute. Wait a
Gregory
minute.
D. Reidenberg. That's the MD. And then
What date?
is 823. And then time or T is what? 824. So underneath GDR, which is Gregory D. Reidenberg, whatever dates are listed under his name are what is important to this document. Maybe the numbers, maybe they're altered on the right.
No, somebody's.
What do you mean? Because look at it. This looks altered. You see, look at it.
Mrs.
When I
Mrs.
zoom in, where do you see the pixelation? Look at my life. Where do you see the pixelation? Look at the 3. Look how it's different than the 22 and the 10. I'm just zooming in on a document.
Yeah, it looks like.
You see how the 3 looks different than the other numbers around it?
Yeah, it looks like.
You see it?
It almost, well.
Is it just me?
It looks like little speckles.
Well, I mean, it looks like something weird. Do you see how
Depends
the 3
on
is
what
different?
it depends on what screen I'm looking at. If I'm looking at on my not my laptop, my
Look at it. Look at this. I'll just look at this. I'm just zooming in onto that. How about that?
zoom in back on that number.
Look at the fucking line, dude. I'm showing you a
What I'm trying to say
How are you?
on my tablet, okay?
Uh-huh.
On my tablet, the ink looks a little bit thinner on the 3.
But look at the pixelation.
But listen, let me finish.
I'm listening.
The ink like a medium or a sharp ballpoint. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say? You know how they have different ballpoints that put out different amount of ink?
Uh-huh.
All right. If on my tablet, it looks as if the only thing, if I really, really stare at it, is it looks like the 3 was used a finer pen. Okay.
It's the 3 that's weird, girl. I'm sorry.
But if I'm looking at my potato,
look at it. Look at it. You can see it. I'll show you more now. Look how much it's edited.
Yeah, it's different ink.
You see that? It's different upload. Because you can sign things online. You can go on.
But the thickness of the pen ball is different.
But because it's from the internet. That's internet. Somebody erased something off the internet and then like wrote it over. It's like something you can do on an iPad. Does this not look altered to you? 10-3-22. Look at it. Look at it. Yep. Do you see this shit or no?
I do see it, but I'm looking at it different than you are.
No, I'm just. What do you see? Look.
I find that there was a different ballpoint pen used on the 3.
But you agree that there is alteration to the document.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, it appears that way. It appears that way.
Well, I mean, look at this. MP
And the signature on the signature pen looks like it's the same width, if I'm not mistaken, as the 10 and the 22.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Now, if this doctor had anything else written out without it being typed with numbers in it, the only other explanation is that when he makes his 3, he doesn't press as hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
look at that.
If
see, look, these are lines of edit. You see this? This is what's done on an iPad. See that?
Yeah.
If someone's signing something with an Apple Pencil, this is what it looks like.
Divine Justice has made a couple comments, but because I was staring,
Divine Justice is awesome.
Okay, she's made a couple, but the last one was, this is a matter for internal affairs. That's who handles corruption in LE.
Yes, you're right.
But if internal affairs, I don't know if, never mind. Because this is the doctor signing the bottom of the page, so I'm going to dispute my own words. I was going to say if Moon or anybody else, you know what I wanted to say?
Uh-huh.
But it's not. It's this doctor that signed off there and dated it.
Look at this whole thing. Look at this whole thing. You see this or no?
Yeah.
You see this? Look, you see how what's around it looks altered? Look, because everything around the signature looks like that 3. You see how this has been outlined? You see this? Don't fight me on this because I'm not fighting you, Judy. Look, this whole signature has been outlined. You see that shit? The pathologist's signature has been outlined.
Okay, now wait a minute. I'm going to throw you another curve, darling.
No. Before you throw me that curve, look at it.
You're going to like it.
No, wait. No, I don't care. Hold on. I want people to see what I'm seeing. Hold on, Judy. Wait. E-signatures don't look like this. Okay, because I do e-signatures. They don't look like this on PDF documents. These signatures, because you can see an outline, that means that this document was altered and there was a copy-paste situation that was pasted on top of something else. I know because I do this kind of shit for my dad and his business. And I know what e-signatures look like because I have to do that for my school and they don't look like this. Okay?
Okay.
This, what you're seeing right now, somebody outlined Somebody outlined the signature. And then what this does is copy pastes. What you're seeing is a copy paste, okay? It's a copy paste. And I'm sorry. I'm not gonna there are many things that I bend to that you guys say, but I am very certain about this, so I am not wrong about this.
I'm
Watch
not
me
saying
be
you're
wrong.
wrong,
No,
but
I'm
I
telling you.
want to draw your attention to the dot above the signature.
You want to draw my attention to the dot above the signature? Watch
Yeah.
this dot above the signature. Look at this. And I'm glad that you brought it up. Look how high that dot is above the signature.
Okay, so
So
before
basically what they did, they copied this signature and they put it on this one. They put it on this one. Because the height of the dot is the same.
No, what I was getting at before, the way it was focused in at that time, okay, it looked to me like right there, it almost looks, well, a little bit different. It looks to me like the eye is in black.
It's not in black. You see how there's a little square around the eye? You see it? Look at this.
No, hon, I meant the dot on the eye.
Yeah.
There's a certain zoom when you hit it just
Look
right.
at this eye right here. It looks like the fucking, there's a square around it.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
This is a copy paste situation. Because why would you need to do that? There's no copy paste situation over this. You see that? Look, watch. I'll show you another signature on another document. It's not gonna look the same. Look, Brianna, you see this? Do you see how there's no yellow around?
Yep.
Okay. Let's look at this one. Not a lot of documents that are being signed, right? But look, and I hope that somebody else, hopefully a bigger channel, talks about this, because no one listens to what I'm saying. I know that. But look at this one. You see the fucking copy paste shit situation. Look, watch. Just look at everything else. This one doesn't have it, but this has it. Where did it come from?
Santa Claus?
What?
You wanted me to guess. I had to say something.
Anyway.
I said Santa Claus.
I love you.
Love you too.
But I'm gonna drop offline. Should I keep this live up? Yes or no?
Why would you take it down?
I don't know.
Well,
you know how I am. I've been like this way since I started, okay?
Well, okay, so Miss Divine says electronic signatures are not permitted, period.
Well, I hope that I gave you guys something to think about.
See the date it was posted. That was Dino. Is there a date that this was posted?
I'm gonna try to do something with this. I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you're the first one that's come up with this information.
What information?
That you picked up on that.
That's a copy and pasted signature?
Yeah.
Maybe there's someone else that did. I don't know.
But to my knowledge, you're the first one that caught it. And you're right. How can they sign something? I don't know. But so it's pretty much time-stamped with everybody in this room that you came up with this, not that somebody else couldn't use it, but if somebody tried to use it maliciously, you'd have them.
No, I need people to see this and use it and figure out the truth. This is important. You're right. I'm going to leave it up because I need a creator that's bigger that people listen to push to figure this out.
So then make a short on it or something like that, or unless somebody in here Type out what I'm trying to say. Make a short or something on it, or a video on it, a quick video. Tag Ryan Upchurch. Tag Captain Kurt. Tag Squirrels. Tag Daisy. Tag everybody you can freaking imagine. Okay, and bring people in on it. I mean, if Shannon's listening to this right now, Shannon's, unless she's in her bedroom, is off that couch and is jumping up and down in her freaking living room. So that was what makes me think that maybe she's not up right now.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm just trying to figure out, you know?
Well, but I would maybe make a shirt on it.
I don't know how to make shorts. I've been trying to, but I don't know.
Then make a quick video or make a quick live and just say, I just ran across this. Zoom in on it. This appears to me to be this, and this.
I think you just saying that matters so much, and I appreciate. I don't know how to do what you're asking me to do, but I know there are a lot of people that listen that have bigger platforms than mine.
Miss Divine, do you know how to do this?
I want y'all to just like maybe share it to the people that you listen to, because I'm nobody, but maybe you can use this information to help somebody else.
I don't know if Sifa's on right now.
Yeah, and I have no doubt that Scrolls on Fires is aware, because she has a big team and she's usually one up over us. So that's why I also do not feel confident in sharing stuff like this, because maybe she already knows,
Oh, I think we'd have heard about this before. I mean, what you were attracted to was the date. Initially. Because you went like, hit the brakes. How the hell could this be signed after she was cremated? Okay? Then you got to looking at it closer. Another thing is I could be wrong.
I don't know how to make a short on this, guys. I don't know what to do with it. If you guys want to do it, go for it. You don't even have to credit me. Don't even tag me in it. Whatever. Just do what you have to do with it. I don't know how to make a short on it.
Okay, she said, Divine said, I will create shorts on it immediately after this live.
Yeah, go and use it. Please use it. I don't care if you give me credit. I don't give a shit. That's not
anything Kiely related. I will block. Well, you should be given some credit for it, because
no, please, no, it's not about that. Just like put it out there. That's all I care about. I stress about it because I care about what I'm talking about, Miss Princess.
Well, in any event, the whole point is it true, Miss Divine, that legal documents are supposed to be signed in black ink? I heard that somewhere, and I don't know. If that's true or false. Of course, they're fussy about
this. Look at the way this is signed, and look at the 10, right?
Now, see, to me, that should be outlawed.
It should be, because
unless you print your name underneath it.
Blue or black in Dana, yeah.
Because it shouldn't be a scribble if you want to know who that deputy is. You know what I mean?
Well, no, not if it's written.
If you've got an illegible signature.
But it's copy pasted.
No, I'm talking about the black signature that was just down at the bottom of that.
Oh, okay.
Of that page. It looked like a scribble mark you were just looking at.
Like this is copied. This was pasted.
Yeah, I understand, but there's a black signature under
Mhm.
some of those that you were just looking at that looked like spaghetti was thrown against the wall.
Hey mom, first always, how are you? Just do an upload with the information and people that are interested will look at it and share. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I can do that, Miss Joaquin Yantanka. Yes, I can do that, but I didn't know that this was something to talk about until we were talking. That's why I need people to discuss with, like Judy. That's why it's important that people come up on panels. If there are channels talking about Kiely or anything that you are interested in talking about, and they say open panel, everybody is important. Go up, don't be scared, and talk to people because you know what? You're gonna help the cause. Like Judy just helped me a fuck ton just because she decided to come up. She didn't know what the hell was gonna happen tonight, but because she
And I'm
came
not
up.
normally available this time of night because
Yeah,
usually you
but
know where I
because
am.
but because she came up, then that helps everybody have a discussion and figure things out. And that's the only way that we are going to be powerful is to have a conversation.
Wait a minute, wait a
And
minute.
who gives a shit who's in the chat? Because in the chat, everyone's going to be for it too.
What did she just say? It
Who?
needs to be in blue normally.
Well, either way, the freaking like the signature has been copied to be pasted.
But wait, it needs to be in blue normally. It is blue or black, but not on an autopsy. What? Anyway,
No, it's important. And then Shanann Moon, Sheriff Coroner. The only, excuse me, the only specimens taken were toxicology, stock tissue. What is stock tissue? And only from the liver. So they didn't take anything from
so
blood,
they whited out
urine.
the brain there too.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
The same thing as Trinity's.
No lungs, spleen, nothing. Okay. And then where they made the mistake, you see how these check marks are computer check marks?
Yeah.
You see that? You see how this one was also blurred out? See that? And then brain. Okay. It's because they have a stock for everybody. And I think that's what was for Kiely. This is an unorganized situation.
Now, why didn't they take, if they knew on her autopsy that she had eaten peas or something, why didn't they take
Miss Judy, are you still talking?
yeah, I was just wondering what James was saying. Why didn't they check off the box of stomach? I don't get it.
Is she in the front seat? I asked a couple of friends that, and that was something nobody asked. What do you mean, friends? Like, are you from Truckee? I don't understand. Case card says blue or black is okay with check mark. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Joaquin Yan Tanka says there are a few small channels still working on Kylie's case. Maybe you could team up with some of them at Aura. What do you mean? Small channels. First of all, every channel is a big channel because it's a channel. And also, still working on Kylie's case. Kylie's case, yes. Maybe you could team up with them. We've been teamed up since the beginning. I hope that answered all of that. Did I sound like really rude, Miss Judy?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Sometimes I
Um,
feel like I have this like personality disorder where I'm not sure, because like the other day because I'm like I'm fostering a cat. I haven't talked about that, but like I took in a foster cat that's trying to like recover from mange
yeah.
and taking care of him and stuff. And like the other day, I fed him and I got his litter clean and everything. I was like, okay, bye. And I walked away. And Danny was like, really? Just okay, bye? Like, what do you want me to say to it? Just
Okay, Dino wants to know what about her bracelets. Oh yeah, that's what we were initially looking here for.
oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Dino.
Bless you. Thank you. I love you. There are a few small channels. Okay, so well, not is the autopsy? Are they not supposed to be signed by the next of kin? Also, Dino, you should come up. What about her bracelets? What about her bracelets, though?
You were going to look to see if the
Oh,
autopsy report reported bracelets being found
oh
on
yeah,
her.
yes. Let me do that. Let me look up bracelets.
Jewelry.
Jewelry, miscellaneous jewelry, miscellaneous. SK2 jewelry, bracelets from right wrist, necklaces. Well, in the photo that we saw from the truck stop, the hand was from the left hand. So not the right.
Well, another thing, rings.
Uh-huh.
Now, I noticed on a few of Sammy's videos, I thought the ones in the car when she went to reach up to her face to move her hair or something, I thought I noticed that she had
Wait,
rings on.
you have pictures of Kylie going into her
Not
car
not Carly, Sammy.
the
When
day of
she
the party?
no, the picture of Sammy being interviewed by Xana May and Tony Dodge or whatever. Remember,
Yeah.
she's sitting in the car. Well, when she reached up to move her hair, I thought I noticed a few rings on
Uh-huh.
her. I want to say it's her left hand,
Yeah,
and
but that's
it
not
says
Kylie.
here that Carly had rings on.
They
But
all had rings.
is there rings on that picture that we think was doctored?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That we think was doctored. I don't. You're very aggressive right now, but I like it. Okay.
Because I'm getting frustrated with myself because
Oh,
I want to say I want it to come out the way I want it to. There.
I understand.
Do you see rings on her?
I on her right hand.
Okay. What arm did they say on the autopsy report did she have bracelets on?
It said she didn't have. It says from right wrist.
Okay, she looks like she's got something black on
Yeah,
her
on
right
the
wrist.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it says necklaces and rings. Here I see what could be a necklace right there.
Okay. Is it the big necklace that they were looking at?
I don't know because it's so pixelated.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to tell. She's looking at somebody, in this shot.
Yeah, but she does look like she's got a tattoo on her chest.
What kind of I I believe there is a shadow there, but I don't think there's a tattoo there.
Well,
In
I'm
my
looking
opinion, I could be wrong though because
I'm
remember
looking at a greenish line.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's like kind of almost like a shadow.
I don't think either one of their boobs is big enough to have a shadow.
Well, yeah, this is something from outside. I mean, I don't think there's a tattoo there. In my
No,
opinion, I could be wrong though.
you might be right. You know what I mean? I'm
I
not.
re- I
No.
it's hard.
Well, I can tell you that the shoulder skin and the farmer's tan down to her wrist and her hands, that's three different colors of
Well, there are. I agree.
skin
Well,
there.
I mean, if you think there's a tattoo there, I really cannot fight with you about it because I'm just giving my opinion, right? But your opinion is as valuable and valid as mine.
Well,
Because
I don't
you
know for
literally know
sure
as
or
much,
not, but
right?
there's
Or
something
no,
there.
and anybody in the chat too, if you're like, well, I'm team that it's Sammy. I'm okay with like that's cool. Good, thank you. Because
I'm telling you, as a heavy-breasted woman, that I would be hard pressed to have a shadow there. I mean, unless I was wearing a push-up bra or was trying to create that scenario. As a small-chested woman, I don't know where they're getting the shadow from. That's all I'm saying.
no, I hear you.
And the other thing is, if this was allegedly taken right before or the same day or whatever, that hair is not 22 inches long.
Well, to me, it's interesting. Like they're in this store that this photo was taken on. They're selling like T-shirts and shoes. So to me, this photo is taken from a truck stop.
But that still isn't 22-inch hair.
No, but what I'm saying is that this is a truck stop photo, not where she got gas. And what we learned from SF is that, oh, well, she only had 2 gallons of gas. And so this is from that Chevron. So this is from a truck stop, but not the Chevron.
Or is it an RV store?
I mean, either way, it's not just a gas station. This is a store that sells shirts and shoes and shit.
That's all 3 S's. You covered it all.
Shirts and shoes and shit. Really, Miss Judy?
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm over here. Damn it. I'm like trying to figure out how to like absorb what you said. I want to have a. Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
It is funny, but I'm just so like wound up that I can't even have a good time.
Well, you need to calm down there, young lady. You just found the goddamn tip of the century or the tip of the year so far. You need to, on that signature, you need to pat yourself on the back and take yourself and hug yourself for a second.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'm proud of you. I mean, I gotta admit, I looked at that signature, and I looked at that date, and something struck me as off. But it never struck me that the date on that signature was going to be months after the cremation. So you did good. And then you found out that the signature's all messed up on it. So, and if you've got, I don't know how many people, and by the way, people, of course, my computers haven't updated, but hit the like by all means,
That's very nice of you to say.
And if you and if you like and subscribe. I mean, it's not going to cost you nothing to subscribe. It's free. Hit the bell so it's black so you can, it shows up immediately if she comes on live and,
I think that people that just joined us don't know what you're talking about, and I'm kind of like taken back by what you're saying, like, because you're being very nice.
I am a very nice person till somebody pisses me off, but anyway.
But you're being very nice, like, because you're like acting like I discovered something, and not really.
You did discover something. Will you give yourself credit? Well, where's that lady when I need her? Miss Divine Justice.
Well, for Kiely,
would you please explain to this young lady that I'm talking to the significance of what she just figured out? Dog, will you stop? Oh, let me get his ball before he drives me bug shit. You could have got that.
I need to end this live soon.
I think you just did it to bug me.
It just got a little stressful for me.
I just don't think you understand the significance of what you just did tonight.
Crosshatch. Did you see what he said?
No. What do you say?
He goes, please, I love crosshatch. But anyway,
It's this kind of stuff that will mean a crap load if they ever get an internal investigation. It's this kind of stuff that you know, yeah.
well
And
then, what I'm gonna do?
dog's doing it to me
Nothing.
again. Oh, so now you think it's a blue ball, not a green one, that it's okay to drop it again?
What?
Oh, my dog, he, he, he dropped the ball off the side of the bed. He could have reached it, because sometimes it falls beside the bed where I have a table.
Oh.
And he's not aggressive. He won't go after things and knock things down. So he'll bark at me to get it.
Okay.
So he dropped the green ball. So just now he started barking again. So I get off the bed to find out what the hell is going on, and he dropped the blue one. So I said, dog, do you think because you changed the color of the balls that I wasn't going to notice?
I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, I'm telling you, you came across something very significant here tonight. Very significant. I can't stress it enough to you.
Finding answers? Who is finding answers?
Where are they?
They said, okay, wanted to give you professional advice.
I don't
her
know.
name. Oh, okay. I probably missed. Okay, so finding answers at 2:47. So 5 minutes ago said her name on the report. Only capital letters are in the beginning. They have to be a non-capital letter in the document. Is a fake. Finding answers. What is your background that you feel very confident in saying this? And thank you for commenting and kind of giving us some insight. And I apologize. I did not mean to miss your comments. And I appreciate you. And I love the caps. If somebody wants to give me caps, let's go. I will read your shit. I'm not afraid of caps. I love capital letters. God bless. God bless you too, Miss Ma'am.
Well, the reason is a lot of channels get very annoyed if you type in capital letters.
It's all good.
And if it so a lot of people are probably typing in your chat, like I would apologize for caps unless I'm stressing one word or something.
Yeah.
Because I know how people take offense to it. Now you happen to be a particular person that doesn't take offense to it.
I love it because like you're passionate and I love that shit. Be passionate. Show me. Because like I can't speak to you in real life, but a caps situation gives me an idea of how much something means to you. It gives me an insight into your like just motivation in speaking.
Well, because I'm mindful of people giving warnings like that usually if I say something, I might just highlight one word. I mean, I might go in caps on one word.
Mm-hmm.
And to stress that one word, but I try not to type in caps. But when I'm on my laptop, I like to type in caps because I have disabilities in my arms and it's easier for me, you know?
Do it. It's fine. I have no issue with typing in caps.
On
As
you
long
it's
as I
fine,
can, yeah.
but other channels it's not. So that's why that lady apologized, or whoever it was.
I appreciate that, but it's okay. I sometimes caps is cool. I'm cool with caps. If you want to use emojis, that's cool too. Express yourself. This is our place to do that. And it's always going to be like that. Yeah,
Now,
you got that right, Shawakanda.
let's
Yeah,
get on the Kiely case for a second here.
always been on the Kiely case, Miss Man. But yes, tell me.
Are any of you people?
What do
I
you
don't.
mean, you people? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm asking this to everyone in chat. I can't remember the name of the channel. I
Doesn't
mean,
matter.
but
It doesn't matter the name of the channel.
the heading of it is
Well, what is
100 pictures of 100 pictures of Kylie Rodney. I don't know if it's the car or whatever, but there's 100 pictures in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can anyone remember with the pictures of AWP or whatever, because your memory is better than mine, the back windows, were they both 3/4 of the way down or halfway down?
Yes, I will show you.
Okay.
What is your question, though?
So they said that somebody said that when the car was pulled out,
Somebody, who is this somebody? That's the thing. Have to be careful, Miss Man.
Might be SF, it might be somebody I've been watching lately.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you this first before we go into anything else, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it? Okay, so this is the driver's side. No, it is the driver's side. Look, there I go.
It's an active investigation.
I'm going into their video because he went under. Look how long it took him. Miss Judy, are you still listening to me?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me like a seconds like timeline of how long it took them to find it? Like how long it took from the not find it from like but from surface to car. Give me seconds. Okay? And I'm going to play it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. To me this is 1. 1, 2. Okay, you see how he just came down from the fucking boat and he just looked down and it was right there?
Yeah.
You're going to tell me that 19,000 hours couldn't find that?
No, because they're using 2 excuses. One is the lake was higher, so I guess they're assuming that visibility would have been less.
Dude, this guy didn't have to swim anything down. He just had to look fucking down.
Listen.
Sorry.
The other thing is that it was also said that the water, because of the
Look how close it is. His fucking glove is right there, and then you can see the fucking car. How embarrassing, dude. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Judy. I don't mean to be rude, but what the fuck? Look how close the fucking look at the glove and look at the car. No mames, dude. No mames. 90,000 hours? Shut the fuck up. You couldn't see that?
But they tried to say that the water was murky, and it was AWP that said that's the cleanest water we've ever dove in.
So then you get it, what I'm saying, right? Daniel said,
oh, absolutely. But what I need you to do is I need to look at this in the water, rear passenger half down.
Hey, Judy, what is this thing on the bottom left corner of the screen that you see?
His flipper.
Look how close it is. Like, you're telling me that people that were searching...
Well, it's only, I told you, 10 or 14 feet down.
Can you guys screenshot this and see? Look at, he just turned around. And he looked at it. Everyone, I'm going to give you, like, a few minutes to screenshot this. Or 30, look at it. Look how close. Look at his glove and look at the freaking car. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. If you took a screenshot, press 1. If you need more time, press 2. I'll wait. Let me see numbers. I'll wait. Look at this. Use
Lucy,
discretion advised. Yeah, let me see a 1 or a 2.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
1900 hours and they couldn't just turn around. Come on, bro.
Well,
Okay, 1. Okay, Queen of the Rabbit Holes took a screenshot. At least she's honest.
oh, I got mine. I said one.
Oh, I know. There's the blue areas. Well, where they found the car wasn't in the blue area. Miss Honey Badger took a 1. Okay, good. Miss W took a 1. Thank you, Miss W. You guys, I loved it. Let's work on this together, y'all.
So, when he goes down, I need to know.
Dude, I was a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard for 3 years at a public a water park, but I also had to do I did a deep sea diving thing, and I was just like just some lifeguard or whatever, but you can see past. You see what they're seeing through? That's like 7, 8
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shannon's here.
Okay. Hi, Miss Shan.
Wait till you show her that.
What? I know she's watching.
Did she see the thing?
And Shan, you don't need to explain to me when your internet goes in and out. Don't worry. She's probably doing that because the other day I was like spamming her. But it's okay. You don't have to tell me when your internet goes in and out. Like you are no one to answer them. Like I am no one to like fucking for you to fucking have to explain shit to me.
Shannon, did you see what she discovered on this live tonight?
Volunteers were not included in lifeguard. Yes. But just look, he turns around, look how he comes, look. He goes down, look, he's going down and he just looks down. Boom, car. You see that?
Yep.
You see that shit? You're telling me that 19,000 hours of people couldn't see that? Look, I'm going to go down. Let me get into the water. Now I'm going to look down into the water. Oh, look, there's that. You see that
so
shit?
you saw what on the signature that she discovered?
Y'all Beetlejuiced it. I wasn't answering to you. I was shocked. I don't know what you mean. What date was she found? On 8/21. Yes, 8/21. That car was not in the water. You're telling me that these people couldn't go and do this? Look, they couldn't go, let me get into the water. Let me get into the water. No, okay, cool. I'm in the water. Now I'm gonna just look down. Boom. Come on. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's ridiculous that you didn't see that.
I don't understand what Shannon's saying.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you see that shit? They just went into the water and looked down. Oh, there it is.
But they dove there and they swam there.
But do you get it?
Of course we get it.
Look, and they're like, oh, there it is. You see, the guy didn't even have to submerge. He didn't have to swim down. You could just literally look down and see it. You see it?
Well, yeah.
What the fuck, then? What the fuck? You're telling me that 19,000 agents couldn't just look down? And I'm sorry. No, it's not ridiculous. Oh, well, they're not trained. Doesn't matter, dude. It was literally right there. Look down. Don't tell me to shush, dude. Whatever, I'm done talking to you, Daniel. The squirrels are always in chat. I love them.
Well, she's been gone since she said Xanime's name, I guess.
No, Shan is always around, and she has a bigger team. And I admire her for what she has done for Kiely.
Oh yeah, we don't ever argue that point.
Yeah, Shanna thinks. Oh yeah, Ara thinks she got hacked when switching last. Yeah. 30, 10 feet underwater. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. You know what needs to matter is not what anybody. You know what's funny, Miss Judy? Can I? How long have we been together, Miss Judy? Tell me.
I don't know.
How long have we been?
Well, it was Shannon that recommended your channel.
And I always am thankful
Because
for
at
her.
first, when I first started watching the squirrels, I was so ticked off about after I watched a couple shows on different channels that how disappointed I was. And then I discovered her channel and I just never got disappointed. So I was hanging out there. So unless it was recommended, I didn't go too far unless I saw them on a live. And I thought, you know what I mean? I like them.
Yeah.
And she was the one that first said, go to subscribe to this channel. And I did. And I because she oh, I'm sorry.
I apologize, and I may have misspoke, Miss Shannon, Shanda.
Maybe
I call her Kylie's Army, but yes, Miss Shan.
but she. So I did
I did literally call you Shannon. I did just because Shanann was Chris Watts. So I apologize. I think Shannon, Chris Watts. I apologize if I was the one that did.
But because she had recommended you, I put the alarm in black, and then when you come on, I just started watching you, and I liked you, and that's what happened. So I don't know how long ago it was,
but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Not a movie.
But I really wish if Shanda, I'm not going to get yelled at. If Shanda did not see what you discovered tonight, I wish you'd show her.
No, she sees everything. I trust. She's a good friend. I know she knows. I don't even know what just happened tonight, Miss Judy.
Just.
But the purpose is that we need to get the word out.
Exactly.
And that's what I care about. And we have many supporters in many channels that support us, which I'm very grateful for.
Well, I'm going to say it out loud. She discovered, was it the coroner? The doctor?
I'm not even sure what just happened.
Huh?
I'm not sure what just happened. You're like very excited. And I'm like trying to figure out.
I want to show Shanda that picture, that signature.
Yes. Well, what I'm gonna do, Miss Judy, is that I'm gonna end the live, and then it's like 3 for me in the morning. But I'm gonna try to make a video about this. Maybe I'm horrible at it.
Well,
but I love you so much for being here.
Well, I felt for you when you kept asking for somebody to come up.
I know. It's like I literally like you felt sorry for me, and I appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, if
I love you, Miss Judy, and you are the bravest person.
I think it's page 18 of the Kiely autopsy or whatever it is. I'm going to tell her, damn it. I'm excited.
She sees. I know she sees.
Okay, she sees, but she don't have to rewatch it if she's already seen.
She's smart. She's craftier than you think. Give her some. Trust me, she knows.
I know she's crafty.
I love you all are I love you all very much. You're my friends. And anything that we talk about, I hope it's used for a good reason. So I'm gonna keep it up for that reason. And Miss Judy, I'm not sure how to extend my appreciation other than thank you, and I hope we can speak again.
It was all for the sake of Kiely,
Yes, ma'am.
but I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Squirrels on Fire, which is easier to say than anything else. Reaction to what you did discover tonight. So, all
I
right,
be- I believe that everything will be done in the right way,
I'm
and I
going to get
appreciate
down.
you, Miss Judy. Yes, ma'am.
Before I get down, I want to say that you're a lot smarter woman than you give yourself credit for, and free hazmat. All right.
Yes, ma'am. I hope to speak to you soon, and thank you for being up with her. I love you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. And that was Miss Judy. Um, yes, we were just talking about all of that. And as long as we talk about maybe if things have already been spoken for, but we talk about it again, right? There's no harm in reiterating what we know. And I appreciate you all being very respectful and kind in the chat, and thank you all very much. The I'm gonna leave the live up. Um, I hope this helps in some way, and I'll talk to you all soon. Love y'all. Bye.